This is our B2 Chapter 3 Checkpoint Assessments test slides 1, 2, 3 and 4 explainer. The first slide we're looking at competition. We're looking at the different resources that plants, animals compete for respectively. Don't forget also we have a section here which both compete for. Let's have a look at these then. Food. Plants don't compete for food because they make their own. However, animals must compete for food. Plants, however, require light in order to do photosynthesis, which allows them to create food, and they also compete for minerals, which will prevent them from getting diseases or generally being affected in terms of their leaf colour, etc. Plants don't necessarily need to mate because they are asexual. They have both a male and a female part. However, again, animals require a mate. Both, however, require space either for where they live or to gather light, etc., and water. Now we're looking at just some definitions. We have characteristics that allow an organism to be successful in its environment. That is called an adaptation. Then we've got organisms changing over a long period of time. Well, that is, as we know, is called evolution, not revolution, very different things. A species dying out completely, that is called extinction. Remember we said that when an organism is extinct, then there are no known instances of that animal being cited. Here we are looking at survival and characteristics which allow plants or animals to survive. Waxy leaves. This will prevent water loss. You tend to have a layer on top of a leaf which prevents the water from coming out. Bitter tasting caterpillar. Well, think about it. If something is bitter tasting, it's not something you want to eat, and therefore a predator will be reluctant to consume it. Thick fur allows us to keep warm in the same way that we're right now wearing thicker jackets. It's winter time. The red flower is to attract birds or bugs which will pollinate and therefore assist in the process of germination. And then finally we've got white fur, and we saw this with our polar bear. It allows the polar bear to be camouflaged in snow. Last one here is more about adaptations. This is about the cactus, or cacti plural. They live in hot and dry deserts, i.e. somewhere where it's difficult to find lots of water. And then we'll look at some of the features. So if we have a cactus in the desert, it's going to have long, deep roots, which allow it to penetrate deep into the soil or into the ground, and therefore they have a large uptake of water. They're also going to be wide-spreading for the same reason. The further out they spread, the more water that can be taken up. The bit that we maybe have a little bit difficulty with is the spine-like leaves. Now, you may have chosen this in that adaptation, but you may not know why. This is so that we've got a small surface area to reduce the effects of evaporation on the water content of the cactus. Okay, those are slides 1 to 4. I recommend that you have a look through those answers, you compare them to yours, and when you're ready, get on with the follow-up questions as specified in the lesson content.